Okay, be honest. How many of you have actually searched this on Google? I know I have, only to realize that this isn't something that Google needs to answer. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in this endless, meaningful routine of sleep, and work again? Your life starts feeling very dull and meaningless. All you're doing is barely surviving and wondering, why was I even born? What is the purpose of all of this? Am I even doing any of this right? But finding your purpose is easier than you think it is. What? Welcome to the Cosmic Podcast, where we celebrate the ups and downs of life, learn from it, become the main character, and live our best lives. Come along. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have enough actionable points to uncover your life's purpose and it'll blow your mind. You already have everything you need to unlock the life of your dreams. Let's talk about the secrets nobody tells you about finding your life's purpose. Here's the first twist: you don't find your purpose, you create it. There, I said it. So if you're waiting for that aha moment, that's not going to happen. It's all a lie. The first thing that you need to do is start where you are. You don't need to climb mountains or go on a backpacking trip to Bali. Bali sounds nice, but you don't have to do all that to find your purpose. Your purpose starts right here, right now. You need to find your passion because passion and purpose are closely related. You need to find what excites you. Is it painting? Is it drawing? Is it traveling? Is it singing? Or is it just looking at memes? They do count. You need to figure out what excites you. You need to figure out where your passion lies. Here's another twist: your purpose today doesn't have to be your purpose forever, it can change over time. So, now that you're ready to begin, the next thing that you need to do is listen to your thoughts. Do you have these random thoughts where you think, like, I wish I could just draw and paint all day, or I wish I could just sing to make a living? Now, these thoughts are whispers from your higher calling. Don't ignore it because these are like breadcrumb trails that will lead you to your higher purpose. It may seem silly, but make sure you follow it. Now, here's a kicker: most people don't miss out on their purpose because they are lost, they miss out because they are scared. They're scared of failing, they're scared of feeling stupid, they're scared of just being late to begin. What you need to know is fear is a shadow of potential. You feel fear because you're actually on the edge of something big. The next thing that you need to understand is that small steps are still steps. If you can't aim for 100% every day, put in 1%. Of course, 100% every day is really unrealistic. 1% is doable. Don't wait for the perfect moment. This is a mistake that all of us make. Start small. You want to write a book? Start with a paragraph. Don't think about all the chapters and all the pages. Do you want to help people? Volunteer for an hour. See, the universe rewards momentum, not perfection. Don't roll your eyes at me. I know you're in your comfort zone and you're waiting for that perfect moment, for everything to be perfect, that perfect date to start. Trust me, it's not how it works. Once you get out of that mindset, everything else is easier. Next thing that you need to do is reverse engineer your happiness. So whenever you've had a really happy moment, rewind it. Think about a time that you truly felt happy. What were you doing? Who were you with? Where were you? Your happiest moments are clues about what matters the most to you. So you need to work backward from there. The power of reflection is something we often neglect. The mistake that most people make is that they do not reflect on their journey so far. Because you want to make a fresh start and you want to find your purpose, you completely overlook the life that you've lived. Now, this is wrong. The life that you have lived until now has shaped you. All the lessons have made you who you are. What challenges have you faced? How did you overcome them? And how do you approach them now? Your pain is sometimes your biggest lesson and gift, and it can give you a lot of insight into what your purpose should be. If you have a vague idea about your purpose, visualize it. Who are you? What are you doing? Where are you? How does your life look? How do you look? What are you wearing? Visualize everything in vivid detail. This vision is not random. It's a nudge from your future self asking you to take action. Thing that you need to do is you need to follow what feels right. Don't think about rules or societal norms. If something feels right to you, you need to follow that, you need to pursue it. The next thing that you need to do is something that you need to set aside some time for yourself. It's asking the big questions. What would I do if I knew I wouldn't fail? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? You see, purpose is often about leaving an impact. It's about how many people you can serve. By following your purpose, what message are you giving to others? How is it impacting their lives? The bigger the impact that you create, the more meaningful your purpose will be. Another thing that you need to do is you need to say no to distractions. You need to make up a plan as if you're going to fail. Hear me out. Your plan needs to be foolproof. Whatever you set your mind onto, you have to make sure that distractions are not going to bother you, and this is going to be a foolproof plan. What if you don't feel like showing up? What if something distracts you? How are you going to tackle this? You need to figure this out. The next thing that you need to do is you need to set micro goals. Now, if your purpose is serving people and helping the world and changing the world, you can't do it in a single day. So you need to set micro goals as to what am I going to do today? What is the one task that I can do today which will take me closer to my purpose? This seems very silly, but it's when you start doing it, you realize how important it is. Like I mentioned before, you only have to make 1% of improvement every day. You don't have to strive for 100%. Go for that 1%. And at the end of the year, you'll already be so much better. And the next thing that you need to do is you need to experiment like a scientist. You need to treat the entire process like an experiment. You need to try, you'll fail, you need to repeat again. Try, fail, learn, repeat. Try, fail, learn, repeat. See, it's not about doing the right things, it's doing the things that feel right. And who says you need to find your purpose on the first try itself? That's not how it works. You can try as many times as you want, and your purpose will also keep evolving. The next thing you need to do is surround yourself with dreamers and visionaries, people who are equally passionate about finding their own purpose. See, if you spend your time around people who are not passionate about life or doing anything that's meaningful and impactful, that's going to rub off on you. If you hang out with people who are chasing their dreams, you'll chase your dreams as well. If you hang out with people who crush their dreams, you know what's going to happen. So you need to evaluate your circle, and if it's not what you want it to be, it's time to upgrade. And here's the last secret: you'll never have it all figured out, because that's the beauty of life. It's not about the destination, it's not about knowing the destination even. It's about the journey, it's about the process, it's about how you will evolve as a person, it's about the lessons you will learn, it's about everything that will shape you in the process. If you've read the book called Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, you'll realize that there is a term in the book which refers to personal legend. Now, what is a personal legend? Personal legend is your highest self. It's someone who has found their true calling and their purpose. You see, life is about fulfilling your personal legend. Now, the journey towards reaching your personal legend is not a linear journey. It's not very simple. It has a lot of ups and downs. Remember the time you wanted to start a bakery or a business, and you started it with a lot of excitement, but it just fizzled out over a period of time. Or remember when you wanted to quit your job and work on your craft, and then somehow that didn't turn out as you expected it would. Remember when you actually did start something, but you failed miserably. You lost a lot of money. It affected your mental health, and it was just a very bad decision. But trust me, it's not a bad decision. All of the lessons that you learned were meant to shape you and to make you the person that you are right now. So, all of this fulfills our personal legend. So, by the time we actually find our purpose, all of the lessons that we've learned in the past actually help us reach there. It may not be the same challenge or same situation, but your knowledge and wisdom from the past is really going to help you in the future. So don't think of anything as a loss or a bad decision. Just remember that it is helping you find your personal legend, it is helping you fulfill your personal legend. I need you to drop a comment and tell me what you are going to do or what steps you are going to take to move closer to your purpose, to finding your personal legend. You are completely responsible for how your life turns out. No matter who you live with, no matter whose advice you take, at the end of the day, it's you who shapes your life. Make sure you create a masterpiece out of it. Share this with someone who needs that little push to finding their purpose. Your life's purpose isn't waiting, it's calling. Are you ready to answer? Your life is your message to the world. What message are you giving out to others? See, finding your personal legend or reaching the best version of you is not your final journey. It's an ongoing process of continuous brave decisions, one after the other. It's a journey to find the best authentic version of you, and a journey that has no rules or deadlines. See, a personal legend is not supposed to please others or fulfill others' desires. It is meant for you to live your best life. We don't know about our past lives or our future lives. We know about the present one, the current one. So it's up to us to make it the most extraordinary one. And some of you might tell me, we read all of this and we still couldn't figure out what our purpose in life is. That's okay. Keep trying. Like I said, it's a journey, it's not a destination. And even if you figure it out, it may change in the future. You are here for a reason. The universe has put you, the universe has created you and put you on earth for a reason. In the process of finding your personal legend or your higher self, you are supposed to share a lot of memories with some people. You're supposed to be a trigger to some people. So in the process, what will happen is, for some people you will give them everlasting memories, that they'll never forget. For some people you'll give them lessons that they so desperately need to learn. However your journey is going on, trust the process. It's building the most highest version of you. Have some of you already figured out what your journey and what your purpose is going to be? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear what it's about.